Hi everyone, so I'm going to do a tag today. It is called 32 Random Questions, and I will post the link for where I found it down below. So there's 32 questions to this. Number 1, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? I don't really care one way or the other. Generally, the doors stay open because they just stay open all the time because it's just easier to be able to get stuff out of there. But I don't really have a preference. 2, do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? Yeah, especially if it was like a meaningful trip. I take it as like a souvenir. 3, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I definitely want like the bottom to be tucked in, but I don't like the sides to be tucked in. 4, have you ever stolen a street sign? No, I'm not that exciting. 5, do you cut out coupons and then never use them? Yes, not a lot. I don't cut out coupons that frequently, but when I do cut them out, I tend to forget that I have them. 6, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Probably a swarm of bees, I guess. I don't know. They both sound pretty awful, but I'm going to say a swarm of bees. 7, do you always smile for pictures? I try to. Obviously, if it's like a candid shot, I wouldn't necessarily know to smile, but I try to. 8, do you ever count your steps when you walk? Sometimes. I don't really have a rhyme or reason for it, but yeah, I sometimes do. 9, have you ever peed in the woods? Yes, not in a long time, but yes. 10, do you still watch cartoons? With Lex, I do. Not really for myself. I'm trying to think if there's really nothing, there aren't really any cartoons that I would watch kind of on my own, but I definitely watch stuff with Lex. 11, where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Maybe my parents' backyard. We don't have a yard that's like ours here, so probably my parents' backyard. Although my sister has a dog and she lives with them, so that might be a little bit dangerous, but 12, what do you drink with dinner? Usually water. Sometimes I'll have like an Izzy soda or something like that, a decaf iced tea or something like that, but generally just water. 13, what do you dip a chicken nugget in? Ketchup. I don't like honey mustard, so I don't go for that. Yeah, ketchup. 14, what movies could you watch over and over and still love? There's a lot. I could rewatch the Harry Potter movies over and over. Gosh, movies. There's a lot of like kids movies that, there's a lot of kids movies that I have watched over and over and I still like them. Like Disney movies and stuff like that. So I feel like I would have a long list, but I can't think of any others right now. 15, were you ever a Girl Scout? Yes, I was a Girl Scout until I like went through, so there's brownies and then there's junior Girl Scouts, which is like what people think of when they think of Girl Scouts with like the green uniforms. So I went through junior Girl Scouts, but I didn't continue past that because there wasn't really a troop for older girls in my area. So yeah. 16, would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? No. 17, can you change the oil on your car? No. Have no clue how to do that. 18, have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Never gotten a ticket, but I did get pulled over once and got a written warning. I don't know if that counts. And this was like not too long after I had gotten my license, so it was a long time ago. But I've never gotten an actual ticket. 19, afraid of heights? No. 20, do you sing in the car? Yes, usually. Lex doesn't always like for people to sing along with songs, so if he's in the car, I don't necessarily, because he gets upset, but usually if I'm by myself, I do. 21, is Christmas stressful? Not really. I find it more enjoyable than stressful. 22, occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid. So when I was, I don't know how old, probably like six or seven or something like that, I wanted to be what I called a shoe payer, which was like a clerk at a shoe store, and I wanted to be that because I thought you would get free shoes if you worked there. So that was my, like, when I was really little, my dream job. And then later on I wanted to be a veterinarian, and like in junior high school I wanted to be an actress, and then I ended up deciding that I wanted to be I originally thought kindergarten teacher, but I ended up being a preschool teacher. So yeah, but when I was a kid I would say shoe payer was my job aspiration, and then veterinarian. 23, do you believe in ghosts? Not really. Not in the sense that I think this means. I believe in, like, spirits around us and kind of watching over us and still kind of being a part of the universe that we're all a part of. But I don't believe in, like, ghosts that would come and haunt you or, you know, that kind of thing. 24, the first concert you ever went to. I think, if this counts, I don't know how old I was. Less than 10. I went to a Rosenschantz concert. I don't know if anyone else listened to Rosenschantz when they were kids. I will, if I can find anything about them, I will try to post something about them below, a link to something below. But they were like a really fun kids duo. I forget, I don't know what the guys' names were, but it was these two guys, and I still have tapes of theirs, and just like really fun, silly songs and stuff like that. So I'm fairly certain that was my first concert. My first, like, real concert was when I was in junior high. I went to see Hootie and the Blowfish with some friends, and like I've never been a huge Hootie and the Blowfish fan. Like, I like them, they're fine, but it was more just going for the experience and because a bunch of my friends were going. 25, Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Target, definitely. 26, Nike or Adidas? Nike, I guess. I don't really buy Adidas stuff. I guess I go with Nike if I have to choose a brand for shoes and stuff. 27, can you curl your tongue? Yes. 28, have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes. I think I probably cried when Lex was born. And I'm sure that there have been other times, but I can't, but like that's the time that comes to mind the most. 29, the last concert you saw. So I watched, again, if this counts, I'm going to say that this counts. Last week, attended an online concert for Ellis Paul, who's a folk artist, and yeah, really like him, and he does, I guess once a month he does a concert from his home, and like, it's like a webcam kind of thing. So I attended that last week. 30, can you swim well? Yeah, I think I can. I did pretty well. 31, can you knit or crochet? I can knit. Not very well, but I can definitely knit. And 32, are you a dog person or a cat person? Definitely a cat person. There are some dogs that I'm okay with, but definitely much prefer cats over dogs. So that's it. That is the 32 random questions tag. So hope you enjoyed watching, and I will talk to you again soon.